Hey my loves, what's up? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Crissanna, and if you're new here, then welcome, and if you're an oldie, welcome back. So guys, in today's video, we're going to be testing out a new palette by Too Faced. This is the Too Faced Cinnamon Swirl Eyeshadow Palette, and I mean, look at it, you guys. It is absolutely gorgeous. Perfect for fall, perfect for winter, perfect for any time. The packaging is absolutely so sleek. It is tin, but it's so beautiful, you guys. This palette retails, are you ready? This palette retails for $49. You guys will kind of see my thoughts and stuff like at the end of the video on how I feel about this eyeshadow palette. But yeah, I did go ahead and create this look today, which I absolutely love how the look turned out. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. Also, I do swatches at the end of the video, so if you guys want to see that, stay tuned for that. So if you guys end up liking this video, please be sure to give it a big old thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you guys want to see exactly how I got this look, go ahead and keep on watching. So you guys know the drill. Before I start with any eyeshadow palette, I always go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer, and I just prime both lids. I'm just going to take a concealer buffer brush and just buff that in. Just going to go back over with my damp beauty sponge. Just make sure that's nice and blended. So instead of using a setting powder to set my lids today, I'm actually going to use a shade from the palette, which I haven't done this in a really long time. I'm going to take this first shade in the palette, and this is called Flower Powder. So just a creamy white matte shade. A lot of kickback, and I'm just going to go ahead and set the lids. So also, you guys, if you didn't get to see, this does have a huge mirror in it, and I do love the little logo of the cinnamon roll right here as well. So the palette does not open up all the way, but it does open most of the way. It just doesn't open all the way, which I think is cool, because if I was like sitting down doing my makeup, I could sit it on my table and then kind of just use it as a mirror without holding it. So guys, since I have this palette and it is full of neutrals, I am absolutely 100% doing a neutral look today. I just feel like that would like fit this palette best. So let's go in with Sugar Rush now. So I'm putting my brush in and I'm tapping, but most of the product is coming out. Just gonna blend this right up above the crease, and it does smell just like cinnamon rolls. Like, it literally smells so good. Or no, you guys, this is actually called Muffin Top, okay, because it's written actually right above it, and then the Sugar Rush shade is right below. So once I've dipped a few times, I am starting to see the color more now. So now for the next shade, I'm gonna take Lick the Spoon. So it's this one right here. So this has more of like an orangey undertone. Just gonna blend this right into the crease. So all of the shades that I've used so far, they do have a lot of kickback, but they are like very smooth, and they seem to be blending together really nicely. So there's that shade, and again, really easy to build up the pigment. So now for the outer V shade, I'm gonna take this one right here called Cinnamon Swirl. As of right now, these shades are really buttery, and they seem to just be able to blend out so well. So very lightly, I'm just going to blend that shade right into the crease with no extra product on my brush. So I'm really not liking how the outer V is light. Like, I wanted it to be really dark. So after I do this side, I'm going to go back in on this side with a deeper shade. So like I said, I am going to go in with the deepest shade in the palette, and that would be this one called Batter Up. So very lightly, I'm just going to go ahead and tap that right into the outer V. So all that took was one dip in the pan, and that gave me a lot of pigment. So again, very lightly, no extra product. I'm just going to blend that right into the crease. So I'm going to go back into the Lick the Spoon shade, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend everything out. Alright guys, so we are going to go ahead in with a shimmer shade now, which I am highly excited about because I feel like the shimmers look so buttery. So first up, I'm going to take this shade right here called Frost Those Buns. So it does have more of a pinkish undertone. Now I'll probably go in with a few different shimmer shades, so I'm not going to bring this too far over. Then I'm going to take this shade called Love the Bun or What. It's going to go right in the center of the lid. really, really pretty shade, super pigmented. And I'm going to take one more shimmer shades, and I'm going to take this one called Sticky Buns. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this right here between the last shimmer shade and the matte. Just like the tiniest little bit. So I'm going to take just a little bit more of the Cinnamon Swirl shade. This isn't the deepest matte shade that we use, but I am going to use this one. And I'm just going to lightly just apply a little bit of that right in the outer V and just kind of blend it right in. This palette is absolutely fire. The pigment is there, the blendability is there, and these shimmers are absolutely amazing. But really quickly, I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to apply my false lash, and then I'll be right back, and we'll do the bottom waterline. And I'll also show you guys some swatches. So guys, this video is going to be a long one as it is. So I'm going to try to quickly do the bottom lower lash line so we can get into the swatches. So I'm going to be taking these shades Lick the Spoon and then Cinnamon Swirl. So I'm going to use Lick the Spoon first, and then I'm going to take Cinnamon Swirl to get a very nice crisp line on the bottom. So I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush and dip into Lick the Spoon. And I'm just going to run this right along the lower lash line. I'm not being too precise. And then using a thinner smudging brush, I'm going to go into Cinnamon Swirl. And I'm going to keep this as close to the lash line as I can. So I'm going to take the NYX brown eyeliner, I'm going to add it to my waterline, and I'm also going to add mascara. I'm also going to do my lips off camera, but then I'll be right back. So if you guys are wondering what I use for my lips, I use the Morphe lip liner in Sweet Tea, and then I use the Dose of Colors matte lipstick in Cork. Alright guys, and now that we have this whole face done in the eyeshadow, let's go ahead and in for some swatches. So how I'm going to do this, guys, is I'm going to start from here, go down, and then so on and so forth. So once I've got all of these swatched on my arm, I will be back to show you. Alright guys, so swatches is done. Can I just say, first and foremost, I am not impressed with these swatches at all. I feel like the shimmers were incredibly crumbly when I swatched them. Also, a lot of the matte shades weren't as pigmented as they look. So let's start out with, okay, so at the top of my arm, this is all of the first shades. They are extremely, extremely light. And then we get down here to the deeper shades, which like this goldish shade, the shimmer shade right here, that was real nice. And then the two deeper mattes are over here, which they're really nice as well. But I feel like for a lot of the lighter shades, I don't know, I just feel like the swatches definitely don't do it justice. Not as well as it performed on the eyes anyways. So yeah, there's what the swatches look like. And as I always tell you guys, I'm not really used to swatching. I'm trying to do my best at giving you guys good swatches because I know in like previous videos and stuff, people always ask for swatches. So yeah, there are the swatches, guys. Let me know if you guys can see them well and what you guys think. Honestly, for me, swatches don't really ever do justice. I feel like in order to get the feel for a palette, you actually have to use it on your eyes. So yeah, guys, that is the finished look using the new Too Faced Cinnamon Swirl Eyeshadow Palette. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a close-up. So again, all the shades I used on my eyes, they performed incredibly well. If I could give this palette a rating, I would give it 8 out of 10 stars. I do think it's nice, and I think that the shades performed really well. But do I think it's worth $49? Honestly, I'm not going to tell you to run out and buy this palette. Personally, for me, I just think it's a little bit too expensive. I mean, I don't know, like even for me spending $49, not like I don't have money like that. But I don't have any other palette like this from Too Faced. Like I was saying, like the previous years, they've came out with the pumpkin spice. I think they've came out with the gingerbread one. I think they've came out like a lot. And this is the first time I've ever got one. So I thought it would be okay to kind of splurge on it. But I just feel like if I can get the same quality out of drugstore products, then why not just go with the drugstore ones? I mean, the concept is cool. The palette's really nice packaging. I mean, it does have the cinnamon rolls. It is tin. I mean, it does have a very large mirror. Everything about it is gorgeous and it is luxurious. I just personally don't think I would spend $49 on it again. Do like the look that I created, but I'm just not sure if I can recommend it to you guys. I mean, if you guys are willing to spend the $49, then I would say, yeah, go for it. But if you don't have money like that, then I definitely don't think that you need this in your collection. Now, if you're a collector and you love Too Faced palettes and you get one every year, then so be it and go for it and get it. So if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more videos like this one, please be sure to give this video a big old thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. If there's anything at all that you guys want to see next, please let me know. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and I'll see you next time.